So, if you watched my previous video, Costs, Upgrades, and Nonsense, I discussed the water filtration system. Well, as you can see, there's no system here, but it may have been wrong. Stay tuned. Well, as you can see, we now have a 3-stage water filtration system. Boy, am I gonna catch a lot of grief for this one. Hey everyone, TB here, coming to you live from the villages of Duluth and more. Hope you're having a great day out today. We're having another sunny day. It's Florida, right? Well look, we went ahead and put in this water filtration system because we noticed a few things with our water. Now, if you watched the previous video, Costs, Upgrades, and Nonsense, I discussed that the builder said, nah, you don't need to put anything like that in. Well, we started noticing some things. Certainly taste wasn't good. And what triggered things for me was we went out and purchased a 0 water pitcher, and those filters are supposed to last about 3 months worth of usage. And I got about 6 weeks out of this first set of filters, and right away alarm bells started going off, and I just kind of started thinking, hey, something's not right, something's wrong. So we test the total dissolved solids in the water initially. The 0 water, it's great, it knocks it right down to 0, but there has to be some increased sediment in the regular water coming in that we weren't accounting for. So went ahead, called Nova Filters, no affiliation with Nova Filters. Did they do a great job for us? Absolutely, but not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form, but they came in, did a great job. Connected this just the other day, and we're starting to reap the benefits of that already. So I'm going to discuss the install, how that went. I'm going to also discuss the results prior to and then after, and we're going to talk about that and see if it's the right fit for you. I know that for us, I'm feeling pretty good about it. So without that said, let's get into the video. So thanks to the magic of editing, we sped through that install, but I wanted to give you a closer look of the actual connection. So it's pretty simple. Line coming in, line going out, water passes through each one of the filters, and then shows up the inside of your faucet. So it's pretty straightforward. Water pressure gauges, you got 2 of them, and basically they're set for, they should be reading about 80. Sometimes he said it could go a little bit higher, but if it does, just need to flush out the system, run the water in the house a little bit. And if there's any kind of problem where it starts to take off, you can also shut down the water outside. So great shut off here, main shut off for your water. It's very accessible. Don't have to bend over and tweak that lousy shutoff that comes with the plumbing. This is much better, much smoother, and pretty solid. So pretty happy with that.
So now let's talk about results, right? But I'm going to give you a little backstory quickly about, why we kind of listened to the builder. When he said, don't need a water filtration system, all right, I was thinking, okay, that's cool. I had what's called a Big Berkey water filtration system. It's gravity fed. It's got carbon filtration as well as chlorine filtration, and the water tastes great. Recently, I did some digging into Big Berkey, and I guess their results, there's a lot of questions about the results and how they're reading things and how they're coming up with their results, and NSF testing, and is it not tested, and so does it qualify for that NSF process, and there's just some things out there. So I decided, hey, we're going to go out there and maybe put that aside, and we're going to get a zero water filter after doing some more research into that. So that's how we ended up with zero water filter, and we're kind of in a situation now. We're here, and we went with the Nova filters. And a good friend of mine, Rich, he mentioned it to me. He had it installed at his house, and again, it just started getting my wheels turning about maybe there's something more to this. And lo and behold, we went with it. So let's talk about results. So right now, the total dissolved solids, and I've got a piece of paper here because I can't remember these numbers, sorry. But anyways, total dissolved solids, and I use the TDS meter that comes with the zero water. Pretty good actual readings, it's pretty accurate, and I'm happy with the results we're getting from this. So we used this for our total dissolved solids. Now, right now, after the filtration system has been put in, the total dissolved solids, the readings coming in at 186. Previous to that, that's not going through the zero water, it was at 286, so it knocked it down substantially. The fridge, which has a water filter in it as well, now reads 132, and it was much higher before. I don't recall that number, but I know it was higher. Now, the zero water, as you might guess, reads 0. You run it through the filtration system. It's great. It's got a 5-stage filter in there. Only drawback with that is you've got to keep filling it up, but we were used to the Big Berkey, as I said, so not a big deal, right? Now, obviously, the total dissolved solids have come down, and I'm pretty happy with that. The water tastes great now, and we're using the zero water filtration system, and I'm sure that the Nova filter system is going to extend the life of those zero water filters. So I'm going to look at that and might report back on it. If somebody asks me a question about it, I'll let you know, but I'm hoping that we're going to get the 3 months at the very least of the shelf life for those filters. So that's where we stand. So look, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you found this information helpful. Remember, I'm not affiliated with Nova Filters in any way, shape, or form. There's plenty of other filtration systems here surrounding the villages. If you've got a different system, if you've gone with somebody that's reputable, that you're happy with, please drop a note in the comment section. Remember, again, I'm just a guy here on YouTube. Do your own due diligence. I want to thank you for all the support, and as always, stay awesome, everyone.